What's going on, guys? It's your boy NTG back at it again with another podcast. In today's podcast, we're going to be talking about trading psychology. All right, guys. So please listen to this podcast. All right. I'm telling you, I can't stress this enough. This is the most important part of my strategy. Okay. When I post these trading psychology and money management podcasts, these should be my most viewed videos. And it's sad because my trading psychology is like my least liked video and my least viewed video. And you guys are not understanding that these podcasts is what's going to provide you that educational level to get you to the next level. Because like I said before, trading psychology and money management is part of my strategy. Okay, it's part of any strategy. It doesn't have to be mine exclusively. It's part of anything. Okay, when you're trading Forex, you need these two key things. This is what's gonna make you a successful trader, not the strategy. You guys are so focused on the strategy and the scalping and the account flips, but those are last. Those are like the last thing you should worry about. The first thing you should worry about is learning how to trade, and then getting your trading psychology and your money management up to par of your strategy. You guys really need these things. So I do stress you guys to please sit down, whether you're on a drive, you're at work, you're eating, drinking some coffee, some tea. Just sit down and listen to this podcast, especially if you're not a profitable trader. You need to sit down and you need to really listen carefully to what I'm about to say about trading psychology. All right. So I just wanted to let you guys know before you clicked off the video or anything. And if you're still here, that's good. Then that means I know you're ready to take your trading to the next level. All right. So let's go ahead and just cover trading psychology. Now, I decided to drop this video today because a lot of you guys have been trading well. You guys have been getting into some nice trades with gold and other currency pairs. But then I noticed you guys kept telling me that you needed another trading psychology video because you keep messing up your own trades and your own setups. So let's go ahead and get into the main 4 things that I see you need as a trader that relates to trading psychology. So let's go ahead and talk about the first thing, and it's patience. Now, patience is such a big key in Forex. I know a lot of you guys do not have patience at all. Like, you guys see me flip all these accounts, and the first thing you want to do is you want to get to that level. But you guys have to understand that being a profitable trader in Forex takes a lot of patience, dedication, and hard work. Like I told you guys, I've been almost trading for 4 years. The first 2 years, I was not profitable. I was blowing accounts. That was 2 years. 2 years of a learning curve for me in order for me to be profitable. But you guys are just starting trading last month, 2 months ago, and you're expecting to make this profit. Like, Adam, don't worry. Let me tell you something. Especially if you don't have your trading psychology up, it's not going to happen. You need to get this down first, okay? And you also need patience towards the market. You need patience when you're looking for your setup. Stop forcing setups, okay? Wait for the London sessions. A lot of you guys are not waiting for the London sessions, like, and the New York sessions. You're in the Asian session, the Sydney session, because you're constantly looking at the charts and you're getting impatient and you want to make money. You got to get that bug out of you. It's like a parasite in your mind that's like, you're always constantly looking at the charts, and then you get impatient. You're like, oh, this setup is taking too long. It's taking too long to break this trend line. It's taking too long to break this pattern. And then you start entering crazy trades and trades that you're not even supposed to be in. And then you get a relapse again and again and again. And then you start entering again and again and again. And then you lose and lose and lose and lose. So that's all due because you're getting too impatient. Stop having this expectation of you're going to be flipping this small account to this big account, or if you have a big account, or I'm going to be flipping it to 10K. I'm going to be able to finally buy that car, that nice house. I'm going to be able to buy that nice bag. I'm going to be able to buy my girl her new shoes. I'm be able to get my boyfriend his new PS5. Like, you guys gotta settle down, center yourselves, and learn how to be patient with the market. All right, don't force trades, don't force patterns, don't enter into the market just because you want to make money. All right. I understand a lot of you guys want to get out your situation. A lot of you guys want to do this full time. You want to live that so-called Forex lifestyle. But in order to achieve that stuff, you need to have patience. Like, you can't expect the market to hand you money every single time, especially if you're going to be trading like this. So I really want to, really work on your patience. Okay. This took me a while to do, personally for me as well. I was in college back then, and I wanted to, live that Forex lifestyle. I saw a bunch of Forex traders, traveling the world, having these nice things that I wanted. And that's what I wanted. And every time I put money into the account, and I was just like, man, like, I can't wait. I can't wait to flip this money and then keep making money. But you guys got to slow that roll. Like I said, you got to control that parasite that's in your mind that urges you to get into these trades because you're getting so impatient. Don't let patience kill you, because you guys know how to trade, and you guys are making up the most perfect setups. Your chart work is clean. Your trend lines is beautiful. You got all your chart patterns set up, but then you get impatient and you mess up the whole thing. And that's why I say trading psychology is a part of the strategy itself. This is a part of the strategy. So you need to master your mind, and you need to be patient. Remember, patience, it takes time. It takes time to do this Forex thing. All right. So that's just what I wanted to talk about with patience. Okay. A lot of you guys really need the patience. So I'm going to go ahead and move on to the second thing, which is discipline. So a lot of you guys do not have discipline at all. Okay. You're not having discipline within the market. Okay. When you get your signal to get into a trade, why aren't you getting into the trade? You literally see your setup forming. It breaks your pattern. You're supposed to enter that trade, but then you don't enter because what? You're scared? Let me tell you guys something. If you're scared of entering your trade, there's two things that's going on, right? So the first thing that I can think that's going on if you're scared to enter your trade is that you're not doing your homework. You're just watching my videos, and you're not going back in the market, and you're not practicing. You're not back testing it. You're not doing anything. You just see my video, deposit the money, chart up my analysis, or you chart up what you saw in my video, and then you trade it. But then you start getting scared because you don't know the results. You're not doing your homework. You need to do your homework. That's why I always tell you guys, you need to back test this stuff. You need to know how the strategy works in the past in order to use it currently. You need to do that. And that's why you guys are failing that discipline, because you're not practicing. You're not back testing anything. You need to get on that. To stop watching my video and then you're not going to do nothing. You're not going to study. You're just going to copy my EMAs. You're just going to copy my fib retracement. You're going to copy everything that I have on there. And then you're not going to put in work. You guys, you have to do your part too. It's not just me. Okay. I'm trying to help you guys as much as possible, but you got to do your part too. It's a 50-50 thing. And sometimes even a 70-30. You got to do 70% of that. You got to do your work. You got to go back in the market and do your work. Do your research, do your homework, and learn more. Keep studying, read more books. You need to stay diligent when it comes to Forex. Now, the second thing I can think of, if you being scared to enter your trade, is that you need to think to yourself, is that lot size really worth it? Is putting that lot size worth blowing your account? If you're scared to enter your trade, maybe your lot size is a little bit too big, okay, for your account size. You have a $100 account or a $500 account, and you're putting in a 0.50. Maybe you shouldn't do that. I'm pretty sure if you had a 0.01, a 0.02, I'm pretty sure you wouldn't be scared to enter the trade then, because if you use money management well, how much money you would lose? Like $2, $3? Nobody's scared to lose $3-4 in the Forex market, but you would be scared to lose your whole account in one trade. So you have to be disciplined. You have to put in the correct lot size. Stop thinking you're going to flip the account every single time and then you blow it because your lot size is too big. That's not any discipline at all. Okay. I understand you guys see my account flips and you see how I enter in aggressively. Let me tell you guys something. One, you don't know how much capital I have. Okay. So when I flip these accounts, it's completely different from somebody that deposits money in their account and that's all the money they have. Like, you guys are literally trading your life savings. Okay. And I told you guys about having emotional attachment to your money that's going to affect your trades in the future. But you guys don't know my capital. And I've been doing this for almost 4 years. I'm telling you guys this again. I have the experience in doing this consistently. I know how to do this consistently. You haven't done this consistently yet. So you need to learn how to do it consistently first on a lower lot size. And then when you start seeing results, when you're like, okay, I did like five wins in a row. I did 4 wins in a row and I'm consistently doing it every month. Then you can start upping your lot size. But in order to do that, you need to have patience with your trading journey. And then you need to have the discipline to be able to enter your lot sizes when you're supposed to. Okay. You need to have that discipline to put in your trades. You need to have that discipline to get out of a losing trade. Stop holding on to your money. Why are you holding on to a trade that's losing and is going in the other direction? You need to close your losses. I understand you guys are praying. You hope that the market is going to reverse for you and that it's going to go back in your direction and you won't lose your money. But most cases, that doesn't happen. Most cases, if you hold that trade, you're going to blow your account. So have that discipline for that. Have that discipline to hold your winning trades. A lot of you, now this is the most important one, because 70% of you guys don't have the discipline of holding your wins and taking your wins. That's 2 problems. Let me tell you what happens when you don't take your winning trades. One, your account doesn't grow. So what happens? You're winning a trade, and then say the market starts retracing a little bit, it's taking away your profit. You close it early, and then 5 minutes later, the market goes up or drops in your direction. And then if you held that trade, you would have made 50, 100 plus pips. But you didn't, because you closed that trade out. You didn't have the discipline to hold the trade to your take profit. And so now you're chopping up your account. So the next time you get into a trade and it loses, you're going to be in drawdown because you're not taking your wins. You're taking small, choppy wins and you're taking big losses. All right. You need to stay disciplined. Discipline is going to be the key thing to you to change your Forex journey, because like I said, you guys are trading correctly. You're predicting the market correctly. You're getting into the trade correctly. But these are some of these small things that you're doing is what's messing you up. And a lot of you guys already know what's messing you up. You know for yourself. Like, you will sit there and you will think to yourself, dang, I know I shouldn't have entered that big loss size. Yeah, I knew I should have got out of that trade. Yeah, I knew I should have took profit. Yeah, I knew I shouldn't have entered this trade when I wasn't supposed to. You know what you're doing, but then you're still making the same mistakes because you have that parasite in your mind talking to you saying, man, you need to do this, man. You need to enter this trade so we can make money. Or, nah, don't take your profits yet, man. It's going to drop another 100 pips. And that's the crazy part, because like, say gold already gave you 100 pips. And then in your head, you're like, nah, I want to get another 100 pips. Like, you guys got to understand, you're new traders. You need to take your profits. That's the second thing. You guys are not taking your profit. You did the charts correctly. You entered the trade and you made 100 pips. Beautiful trade. But then you're still in the trade and you're like, oh man, I don't think I like that number. It's something about when you hit your take profit. It's something about the number you don't like. Oh, my account balance doesn't look big enough. I need it to drop some more. Like, guys, don't do that. You need to take your profit. Take your profit, because let me tell you something. Not taking your profit, I think, hurts more than losing or blowing an account. For me personally, if I blow an account, when I was trading before, it was like, dang, I was hurt, but then I can just deposit that money. But then when I did all that work to analyze, get into the market, execute my trade perfectly, catch 100 pips, and then didn't take my profit, and then let it disappear in front of my face, that affected me a lot more than a losing trade. I don't know what it is. It's about, I don't know. It's like giving a child candy, and then, they're excited to eat it, and then you just take it away from them. So that's the same thing Forex does. If you don't take your profit, you'll be looking blue, $1,000+ and you don't take your profit, the market's just gonna snatch that away from you, and then you're gonna get super depressed. All right. So guys, please, when the market gets to your take profit, take the profit. Don't worry about what the market is gonna do afterwards. Don't worry about, oh, I think it can drop another 20 pips. No, the market gave you your pips. Take your profit. You have to stay disciplined with these things, because if you're not gonna stay disciplined with these things, Forex is not gonna change for you. You have to change these things in order to become a profitable trader. All right. So let's talk about the third thing. Okay. Losing. Okay. So a lot of you guys don't know how to deal with losses. Okay. Now, if you're struggling with dealing with losses, it's because you're trading with your account size is too small, and you're trading your lot size too big. Okay. Losses shouldn't affect you if you're losing $5 here and there, $7, $10 here and there. But if you're losing $100, $500, $1,000, obviously that loss is going to hit you a lot more. Okay. So to avoid, suffering from these losses, you need to lower your lot size. That's the first thing. Use money management, the 2% rule. Risk 2% of your account. I'm telling you, losing 2% of your account is no big deal at all. Like, it wouldn't even phase you. Okay. But the problem is 2% is too small for some of you guys. You guys want that big profit, because if you're risking only 2%, then your profit is only going to be 2%, and you don't want that. You want that 100% gain. You want that account flip. But you need to teach yourself how to trade Forex first, and you need to understand that these losses are affecting you because you're trading too high. Your position sizes are too high. So you want to lower that to avoid losses. Okay. So, and if losses are still affecting you because it's making you lose confidence, right? So say you lost your first trade. You didn't blow the account, but you lost a trade, and you're like, oh man, like I thought this was gonna work, blah blah blah, and you lost that first trade. So then you get your setup again the next day, right? But then you start hesitating to get into the trade because you got that first loss. Guys, you got to learn how to scrap your losses. You got to learn how to start from zero. Don't let previous losses affect your trading today, because that's what happened. That's how you get into that losing trading cycle. Because you lose a trade, you're not confident, and then you don't get into your second trade. That trade drops 100 pips. Then you get even more depressed. Then you try to jump into the market to catch it, and then that's when you catch your second loss. So there's a lot of things that happens when you lose the trade, when you lose your first trade, and then you let that losing trade carry you on into your next trade. You don't want to do that. Leave that trade behind. Leave it behind. So, okay, I lost that trade. It's okay. I'm over it now. I learned my mistake. My mistake was I didn't wait for the break, or my mistake was I didn't take my profit, or you didn't make a mistake at all. The market just didn't give you your pips. Your strategy is not going to work 100% of the time. That's fine. Leave that behind and then move on to the next trade. You have to have that mindset, because those losing trades will affect you in the future. Whether it's you fearing getting into the trade, your emotions are backed up, so then you start revenge trading. You start putting in 0.20s, standards, trying to make your money back. You're mad at the market for taking your money. And then what is it going to do? It's going to take all your money. So don't trade off of emotions. Don't trade off of your previous losing trades. You got to get out of that mindset. Okay. What I used to do is when I used to lose a trade, I used to just go for a run. I'll work out or I would take a nap. Like I would literally sometimes delete my MT4 app just so I don't go back and trade. Cause this is gonna help a lot of you guys. When you lose a trade, take a deep breath. You know, do what you gotta do. Delete the app. Go work out. Go for a run. Go eat something. Leave your phone home and just go on the drive. Don't let that, because I promise you, if you sit on that losing trade, if you look at your MT4 and you just look at your negatives and you still have money in your account, and if you just sit there and look at the charts, I'm telling you right now, you're going to go back into the market trading again with no strategy. You're just going to be buying and selling just in desperation to make your account back. All right. Don't do that. Take your loss. Go do something. Go for a run. Do something. Get it off your mind. Delete the app and then come back to it the next day and say, okay, it's a new day now. Let's relax. Let's go ahead and do this chart analysis and let's go ahead and kill the markets again. That's what you need to do. All right. So that's how losses become, and that's how you can deal with losses. Now let's talk about the last thing, and then we're going to wrap up the video, which is winnings. Now, on a certain day, winnings can affect you more than your actual losses, because we kind of already covered it in losses. But when you win a trade, right? Say you flip the account, you won that trade. You're like, dang, NTG is the GOAT, man. Like I did his strategy on the first try and I got 100 pips. Like, cause that happens for some of you guys. It happens. You guys use my strategy and you make big profits on the first day, and you guys send me screenshots, you DM me, say, yo, NTG, bro, like this strategy, I know my strategy works. I use it. Okay, guys, I know it works and I'm happy for you guys. I really am. But don't let that winning trade boost your ego too high, because the market will humble you. I'm telling you. And I know it happened to some of you guys. You guys flipped that account or you made profit, and then the Forex market humbled you again. When you win a trade, you have to also relax. Don't think, because when you win that trade, all of a sudden you think you're invincible. You're like, dang, I know how to trade Forex now. Now you're already thinking about that new house you're about to buy. You already think about that car you're about to buy. You already think about them gifts you're going to get your boyfriend and girlfriend, or your mom, your sister, your brother, your dad, whatever. You're thinking about all that stuff. You're like, man, money's going to be coming in. You start talking high. Your ego's good because you just flipped this account and you feeling good, and you should. But don't let that affect your trade, your next trade, because I'm telling you right now, when you try to get into that trade and your position is too high, you're gonna lose that account. I'm telling you. You put in your first position, the market starts going against you. You're like, oh, the market's definitely gonna drop. Let me add another position, and then it keeps going up. And then you're not sweating, so you're like, man, I got this. Let me add another position. Shoot, if I have 4 positions in, man, this account gonna get flipped like crazy. And then the market keeps going up. Okay, now you sweating a little bit. You're like, oh shoot, is this, dang, this trade, and I'm in the negatives right now. This is not looking too good. And then the market starts going your direction. You're like, oh man, yeah, I know I got this, man. You add another position. Now you're feeling good because you're back in blue. And then an hour later, the market spikes in the other direction and you blow your account. That must be one of the hardest losses to take. After you come from a big win, and then you think you're going to get a bigger win, and then not only does the market take that win you had, it took the money you deposited in your account. So you guys want to make sure that you don't let those winning trades get you too high, okay? And also, don't let winning trades affect your next trade too, because you guys make up this crazy idea that if you win one trade, that means the next trade I'm going to take is going to lose. No, you can win 3-4 trades in a row. You can lose 3-4 trades in a row. It happens. It's all about the ratio of the Forex market, you know, when you go through your wins and your losses. But for your wins, definitely don't let it boost your ego too much. And if you're winning a trade, make sure you're scaling in properly. You know, if you're up 20 pips, make sure you're doing a proper scaling. Like I told you guys, don't over leverage your account. Okay, because you guys been doing that. You guys been entering a trade and it's in profit, but then you entered, your initial trade was a mini lot of 0.10, and then all of a sudden you see the market break down into your direction like 50 pips, and you put in a standard, and then the market retraces on that standard. You get margin called, and there's your account. So don't let winning trades boost your ego too much, and don't let those winning trades, don't mess up your winning trades when you're scaling into the market, because scaling into the market can be very effective, but it can easily backfire on you if you're not using the proper money management. All right, guys. So I didn't want to make this video too long because I am talking about 4 different trading psychology topics, but I didn't want to do it in one because I would want to do it on one-on-one. Like I would do a 20-minute video on patience and discipline and all that stuff, but I wanted to cover everything. Don't worry, guys, this is not going to be the last trading psychology video, trust me, but I just wanted to talk about these 4 things because I want to get into the money management series soon, so you guys can take some knowledge off of that, because you guys need that desperately soon, because a lot of you guys are starting to make profit, but you're not managing your money well, and that's why your account is not growing. All right, so I hope you enjoyed the podcast. I hope a lot of you guys could relate to this. I hope some of these tips help you with your trading journey, because I know you guys are good traders. You know you are too. You know you can trade the market, but you just have to fix that mental. That's what's killing you right now. And I don't have to even tell you guys. I'm pretty sure 99% of you guys listening to me right now, you already know what your problem is. You already know where your mistakes are, and you know what you need to do to fix that in order to take your trading to the next level. So just do that. Stay disciplined to yourself, be patient, and change that mindset. Say, you know, I already know what to do. I'm going to listen to what NTG said. I'm going to take it serious, and I'm going to apply it. And then you'll see your trading. I'm telling you guys, once you change your mindset and you understand this trading psychology, your trading is going to go to the next level. So that's what you really need. So that's pretty much all I have to say, man. I hope you guys enjoyed the podcast. If you stayed to the end and you're listening to my voice right now, you're going to be a profitable trader. I'm telling you right now, because I know you're taking it seriously. You're listening to every single word that I say, and you're listening to all my videos. All right, guys. So I'm going to go ahead and get going. I decided to drop this video, like I said, today because you guys need it. And I'm going to drop that second video tomorrow or Saturday. All right, guys. So it's been your boy NTG on podcast episode 2 on trading psychology. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope this changes your mindset. And if you guys have any questions, you can always shoot me a DM on Instagram. All right. So I'm going to see you guys in the next video. It's your boy NTG, and I'm out. Peace.